Ah. Ini masih kecil. Ini situ. Oke.
Your asal jaga.
Sudah. Ada sudah. Bagus.
Oke.
Okay, this is the smoke machine. This is the power. If you off here, it will not be charging when they bring light. When you leave it on, if they bring light or the on gen, it will not be charging this. So now, as this thing is making noise like this, what you do is you press this yellow button. The yellow button means silence. Silencing it is to silence this sound that is making from the machine. You see, it has stopped making noise. when you press silence from the machine. Then if the machine detects any fault, for instance something is burning or wrong connection or any electronics connected to the device having issue, it will detect here, either zone 1 or zone 2, or it will detect the fault from this thing. So for instance, you have any emergency taking place in the house or in the premises, you want other people to know. What you need to do is when you press your evacuate, it will now trigger the sound alarm so that people will know. If I trigger it, I'll go there and show you. So for you to stop it, that's this. You first of all press stop. You see where I press the white one, stop. That is to stop the sounder. Be it when emergency take place or when the fire is catching from the device place. So if fire come up, I'll show you the smoke in the kitchen. So sorry. So this is the smoke, the heat detector. You see how it's blinking light? You see this light? Watch clearly. You see the red light? It shows that it is connected. It's sensing, is working. So now when the kitchen heat go above 100 degrees, above boiling or frying level, it will now tell us that something is burning. For you to trigger, it will now give us red steady light. That steady light now will now go to the machine and trigger that alarm. So when the alarm gets triggered, what you need to do is to silence the sounder first thing first, before you now press reset or you call me to do the further checkup. At least it will create awareness that something is wrong. That is why it's needed for you to have such in your house. Recording itself, I give you. In our room or any other place, by night for don't trigger alarm because room they use smoke.
Okay.
But kitchen, you know, the kitchen is hot. And ultimately we put that heat. Because if you carry that heat to the kitchen, if you cook hot water, you go trigger alarm. You go try to say something they burn because of the heat or the smoke. Ultimately, you know, I understand. I just Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that's the sign. When something is burning and it gets above 100 degrees, this is how it's going to be. Then the alarm will trigger. So now, as it's triggered, see the alarm is shining. The burner. You can come, bro. So now, as the thing is doing like this, what you do is, first of all, silence the machine. But as this thing is happening like this, the first thing you do, you press here, this yellow one. You have silenced this machine. Then the second thing you do is stop sounder. That is this thing. You see here, they wrote stop, sounder stop. See it? Sounder stop. So you press sounder stop, it will stop the sound. Then it's still showing that fault. You see, fire zone 1. You have 1, 2, 1 and 2. But the one that the fault is coming from is zone 1, which is the kitchen. So now, as the thing is like this, what you do, if you go there, you see that light is still there because it sends the heat in the kitchen. Let's go back inside, you see. You see, it's still shining. To tell you that the fault is still there. The heat of that fire is still there. So now, for you to reset it, after all these things you've done now, you have to reset it so that it will now clear that error. When you press the green, it will now show. It will off the machine and start again. So now the machine now starts afresh. This sound that is making is sound of battery. So anytime there's no light, this sound is sounding. What you do is press silence. This yellow one. You understand? You press it so that it will not be making noise.
Okay.
This yellow one. So that is how it is. So if you go and check there now, you see that it's no more showing sign. You see, it's no more showing that red light. You see that? Because the problem now has been settled. Then another thing is this core point. This core point here. If something happens, you don't know what to do. You want everybody to go out so that the thing will not affect them. maybe fire or something bad is happening, you want people to know that something is happening, that you cannot voice out, shout. What you do is you hit this thing. If I hit it, you see, it's making noise. So now, if you come in, you do the same thing. You stop sounder, then you stop this. You press reset. If that thing keep on making noise, you know that thing that I hit affected it. You see, it's still making noise. So you stop sounder. So now that you stop sounder, because it's called core point. This place is called core point. That thing that I hit, break, they have glass and they have rubber. But this one now is rubber type. Because if I put the glass, if you break it, you have to buy another glass and put. So because of you tamper with it, now I have to reset it. Let me do. So the core point, you use it. This is why the thing went out. So it's either you learn it or you call us to come and do it by ourselves. So now I'll fix it. So I'll go and do reset. If it's the glass type, that thing that I do now, this thing will break. You have to change it again. But because it's plastic, the rubber, so we have to set it. Okay, now I'll reset. So remember, if I press yellow, it means silence the sound from the machine. But because of I want to do reset, no need of me pressing it, I'll just press reset. So now that I've pressed reset, if I did not set that thing well, it will still trigger alarm. You see, it's normal, meaning that I've set it well. So now, silence the lesson. So everything's working perfectly well.